I'm currently collecting 10,000 stickers in one of my boldest CS2 investment plays yet. So in this video, I'm breaking down the reasons why I've made this move, including supply data and pricing discrepancies, and why I believe today might be the best opportunity to buy in on this collection in particular. The CS market is obviously in a bit of a weird spot right now. There's a ton of organized market manipulation, hype cycles seemingly shifting overnight, and Valve surprising everyone in their typical fashion by making an unexpected map change, which may have consequences for Armory and map collection investments. However, while all of this has been happening, I've been quietly accumulating close to $10,000 worth of elemental craft stickers. And let me tell you why. This collection was added with the launch of the Armory in October 2024, alongside the Character Craft collection. Of the two, it is clearly more popular, which is likely why Valve has kept it in rotation for longer. However, with the arrival of the Community and Sugarface sticker collections in October 2025, and Valve's recent workshop announcement actively seeking sticker designs in the auto racing and fruits and vegetable themes, it seems reasonable to me that they might add new collections soon, and discontinue some of the existing ones. So how can we take advantage? Before we continue, this video's sponsor, SkinSwap, is giving you a skin worth up to $50 entirely for free whenever you do your first trade and use my referral code. If you want to refresh your loadout, you can trade your skins for brand new ones in just a couple of seconds. Plus, the new Chinese markets feature lets you purchase cheap skins from Chinese sites directly without the need for a Chinese ID or bank account. They accept deposits via crypto, MasterCard, and Visa. If you need to cash out, SkinSwap makes that simple too, with instant sell options to PayPal or crypto. On top of that, they run free daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways, with the chance to earn extra tickets simply by trading. Use my link or referral code for a 3% lifetime sales bonus and a free skin worth up to $50. Big thanks to SkinSwap for supporting the channel. I've compiled all of the application rates for the stickers in this table, with their corresponding prices from CS Float as of the 12th of January, and highlighted any discrepancies in their price ranking relative to their application rank. So for example, you can see that the Boom Trail paper is the 7th most applied blue grade paper sticker, but it's only the 10th most expensive. That kind of gap suggests it may be priced a bit lower than where demand implies it should be. Meanwhile, the Reverse Scorch Loop is actually priced ahead of 4 other stickers with lower demand. Overall though, the pricing is fairly logical, with only a couple of outliers, and the most applied stickers tend to be the ones with the highest prices. There's also a column which shows the average number of stickers applied per skin. So the higher this is, the more often the sticker is applied multiple times. I've highlighted the highest values for this category as well. I honestly don't think you can go too wrong with your picks here. There's certainly a case to be made for many of them, but personally, I like to prioritize the stickers with the highest application rates from the blue and purple tiers in particular. They have lower entry prices, strong long-term demand, and historically these tiers tend to outperform once a collection is removed. My largest pickup by far is the High Heat sticker. It has numerous iconic crafts at this point: the Fake Howl, Fake Blaze, Sauron Eye, or Hellfire. If we take a look at the price graph of the Flex sticker, which was the most applied paper sticker from the Character Craft collection, you can see it has performed well since removal. Of course, past performance is not indicative of future results, and supply is higher for this collection, but I think choosing such a versatile sticker with high demand is a great choice. It also has the highest number of 5x applications of the entire collection, and it's not even close. The Bolt Strike and Bolt Charge papers are also interesting picks for me, given they have about 80% of the applications of the High Heat, but are only 20 and 50% of the current price respectively. I've picked up a number of each as well, but if you're someone who prefers a lower entry point, I'd highlight the Boom Trail or Bolt Energy. This obviously requires more time to accumulate meaningful quantities, especially with trade protection, but if you're buying on Steam, these could be great options. From the purple tier, the Boom Trail Glitter is one of my favorites. It's only sitting at 34 cents, which seems like a good deal to me given statistically purples have 5 times less supply than the blues, given the odds for a purple to drop are 1 in 6.24 versus 1 in 1.25. It's also very commonly applied in multiples, often in a sort of streak pattern along many skins. The Rainbow Root is once again applied very commonly in multiples, but at the $2.18 price point, it seems less attractive to me compared to the Boom Trail. Here I've compared the current overall applications to data I took 2 months ago to identify which stickers saw the highest percentage percentage growth in that period. Some of the cheaper options, like the Hydrowave, Hydrostream, and Boom Epicenter, showed surprisingly strong application increases over the last 2 months, although this craft does come to mind. I will continue to track these numbers and post updates in my community Discord server, so be sure to join us with the link in the description if you want to dive deeper or discuss your investments with like-minded people. When it comes to pricing, some stickers like the Bolt Charge and Bolt Strike are at their all-time lows. The High Heat is also close to it. Right now, it seems like many people are holding cash for the Budapest capsule sale or jumping on highly speculative map collection plays, which means there's far less attention on Armory stickers. On the other hand, stickers like Rainbow Root have actually shown steady upwards trends since June. So it's a big question on whether you buy stickers that are in a downturn and potentially undervalued, or stickers that are showing more consistent growth over time. It would be worthwhile taking a bit of time to look into this yourself, but I personally lean towards the prior, hoping to capitalize on those cheaper entry points. To get an idea of how Elemental Craft might perform after removal, the best comparison is the Character Craft collection, the only sticker collection so far that Valve has removed from the Armory. The most popular paper sticker from that collection is the Flex sticker, currently sitting around the $1.30 price point. At its time of removal, it had 88,000 applications and cost 40 cents. So despite having significantly less demand than its high heat counterpart, it has still seen growth. Obviously, supply is higher for the elemental crafts, but I think given the versatility of some of these stickers, they could continue to see high application numbers for years to come. I've put together a comparison between the application rates of the Character Craft collection from around the time it was discontinued and the current elemental craft sticker rates so you can see the breakdown, as it might be useful if you want to see how some of them have performed recently. Which sticker do you think will perform best? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn about all the strategies I use to look for profitable CS2 trade-ups daily, be sure to check out this video next. Thanks for watching and take care of yourselves.